What happened here? A minute. Is screen visible? 1 minute.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Today we will read about Raman Maharshi and Swami Shivananda Saraswati. Okay. First slide. The points in this PPTs: life introduction, education, spiritual life of Raman Maharshi, leaving home, meeting of Frank Humphreys, ashram establishment, then Mahasamadhi, and then for examination point of view. Okay, these points are covered in these slides. Raman Maharshi. Raman Maharshi is better known as Bhagwan. Shri, his name is Bhagwan. Okay, you have to write in that column the names, different names he has got. Okay, first one name is Bhagwan. Okay, Raman Maharshi, better known as Bhagwan. Bhagwan means God. Okay, Raman Maharshi was an Indian Hindu sage. He was philosopher and Jivan Mukta, the enlightened one. He was also used to call Jivan Mukta. Okay, one is Bhagwan and another name is Jivan Mukta. Jivan Mukta means enlightened one. Okay, also known as the sage of Arunachala. This is another name for it, sage of Arunachala. This is also important. Okay, they will ask. Bhagwan means the Lord and the great master. Okay, the meaning of Bhagwan is the Lord and the great master. Ramana originally contributed the technique of vichara, that is self-pondering inquiry in yogic philosophy. His philosophy is vichara. Okay, you write this column in this in that column vichara. Okay, philosophy we have written no in chart. Vichara means self-pondering inquiry in yogic philosophy. Sri Raman Maharshi was a great sage and spiritual saint of the 20th century. Maharshi Raman was born on 30th December 1879 in Tiruchuli village in Tamil Nadu. Okay. Date of birth is 30th December 1879 and the place of birth is Tiruchuli village. It is in Tamil Nadu state. His father's name was Sundaram Iyer. Okay. Father's name Sundaram Iyer and mother was Alagammal. Mother's name was Alagammal. Raman was born on the day of Mahashivratri, the famous festival of Lord Shiva. The tithi was Mahashivratri. Okay. Here you have to remember date of birth, place of birth, mother's name, father's name, and the tithi he born, Mahashivratri. His name in childhood was Venkatraman. Okay. Raman Maharshi was called as Venkatraman in childhood. He has many names, no? Okay. Just we read 3 or 4 names. His name in childhood was Venkatraman. Venkatraman was the second among the 4 siblings. There were 4 siblings. The number of Venkatraman was second. All the members of Raman family used to worship gods like Lord Shiva, Ganesha, Vishnu, and Lord Surya at home. They were also devotees of Lord Shiva and Ganesha, Vishnu, Lord Surya, like this. It is said that Venkatraman used to sleep very deeply for a long time in his childhood. He used to sleep deeply for very long time. Okay, वो बहुत देर तक सोते थे. That is why everyone fondly called him Kumbhakarna in childhood. You know about Kumbhakarna story, no? Kumbhakarna used to sleep 6 months, and 6 months he was awakened. Like so, Venkatraman was also used to sleep long time. Okay, so he is fondly called as Kumbhakarna in the childhood. This is important. Okay, they will ask. Now education. Raman Maharshi's early education was in Tiruchuli, at the place of birth only, and Dindigul, that is also in Tamil Nadu. Dindigul. His primary education was in Tiruchuli and Dindigul. When Raman was just 12 years old, his father died suddenly. After this, Raman moved to Madurai city of Tamil Nadu state with his uncle Subbayar. His uncle, one of his uncle was there, named Subbayar. He went to Madurai with him when after death of his father. Here, Raman enrolled in the English medium school, Scott Middle School. He enrolled in the English medium school named Scott Middle School. After this, he studied at American Mission High School. Along with education, Raman also took more interest in sports like wrestling and wrestling. I don't know what is wrestling. Wrestling and wrestling. Don't know. Okay. Wrestling. Now, spiritual life of Raman Maharshi. Spiritual life comes here. In November 1895, Raman got attached towards Arunachal mountain. Okay. After hearing the praise of the holy mountain Arunachal, which is in Tiruvannamalai, from someone's mouth, he heard something special and spiritual things about that Arunachala mountain, which is in Tiruvannamalai. Okay, then he got attached that Arunachal mountain. But due to his young age, he was unable to go there, go to mountain Arunachal. Therefore, Maharshi Raman was especially influenced by the holy mountain Arunachal. Maharshi Raman used to meditate sitting alone at home. He was always thinking about that Arunachal mountain, and he used to meditate. Okay, and imagining that mountain like that, because his age was small. He would not go to that mountain. So, but he was attached to the Arunachal. So he was imagining that mountain and meditating always in the home only. During meditation, Raman started having many types of experiences. When he was meditating, he got many spiritual experiences. Through continuous practice of meditation, Maharshi Raman came to know his true nature in a short time. He knew about self. Okay, self inquiry he did in that meditation, like that. मैं कौन हूँ, मेरा जन्म लेने का मतलब क्या है, like that. Okay, that is self inquiry. He got the idea about that self knowledge. During this period, Raman also studied the book Periya Puranam. Okay, that is the great Purana or epic by the famous Tamil writer Sekhizar. Okay. The name of that Purana was Periya Puranam. It is holy book, holy text of that Tamil. Okay. The book Periya Puranam contains descriptions of the lives of 63 great men. Okay. Many 63 great people were discussed there. After reading this book, a feeling of love and detachment for God Detachment forward, not detachment. I will correct this one. Detachment from world. Okay, is emerged in Raman's heart. After this, Raman's interest in school and friends gradually decreased. He started detaching from the world, bhautik world. Okay, like materialistic world, friends and other things like that. Okay, he became because he was becoming spiritual. He was getting spiritual knowledge. So uh, automatically he was getting detached from the materialistic world. Raman used to stare at the idol of Lord Nataraja for many hours in Meenakshi temple, Madurai also. He used to go there, Meenakshi temple, and he was staring at the idol of that Nataraja. He used to, this is important, okay? Lord Nataraja, you have to remember this one. He used to pray in his mind that, "Hey Lord, please grant me the same blessings which you had granted to all other saints." He used to read that book, no? Holy book, in which 63 yogis were discussed in that book. He also uh, uh, asked the God to give him the blessings like that yogis. Okay? After this, Maharshi Raman had a strong desire and he went to Tiruvannamalai. Then after went to the Tiruvannamalai, that is Arunachal. Okay, Arunachal mountain he went. On reaching there, he left the Shikha Sutra, donned the cow pin, and started meditating in Sahasram Pillar Hall. This is the name of hall where he was meditating. Shikha Sutra means, I think, that which इधर रखते हैं ना वो?
Oh, Shika, ma'am. Boy.
Yes, Shikha Sutra. And he used to meditate in that Sahasram Pillar Hall. During the same time, he also went to Patala Lingam caves, which were full of ants, lizards, and other insects. The cave was full of, that cave was full of lizards, ants, and other insects to perform penance. Here, Raman practiced rigorous meditation and yoga for many days. In that cave, he practiced yoga and meditation. Self-realization meditation. That is, the name of his meditation is given as self-realization meditation. In Hindi or in Sanskrit, it is known as Atma Nirikshan Dhyan. Okay, you have to write this in the yoga he followed. Okay, or philosophy. Atma Nirikshan Dhyan. His meditation is called as Atma Nirikshan Dhyan. This is important. Okay. The meaning of that Atma Nirikshan Dhyan is self-realization meditation, because he used to meditate in childhood only, no? So, the name of that meditation is Atma Nirikshan Dhyan. In the middle of 1896, at the age of 70, Raman suddenly started experiencing the experience during meditation called self-observation. When he was meditating, he used to get the many self-realization. He self what we call उस खुद के बारे में जानने लगे. Okay, self inquiry. In this method, a person continuously focuses on himself and tries to know that self or I. Who am I? Like that. What is the purpose of my life? Like that. Initially, he has to make efforts in this process, but after going within, the external consciousness and ego automatically disappear. When he used to focus himself continuously for longer time, then his external consciousness and ego automatically disappeared, and he get the mastery in that meditation. Leaving home. One day, when Venkatraman was meditating in Guru Murtam temple, at that time, his uncle and his mother came to meet him and requested Raman to return home. His family's from his family, his mother and his uncle come to Raman Maharshi and asked to return him home, but he ignored and he refused. After this, Maharshi Raman started becoming more engrossed in meditation. His sadhana started being talked about far and wide. Many people came to know about Raman Maharshi and about his self-realization and his meditation like this. And many people influenced by this. Many influenced by this, many followers of Raman Maharshi started forming. Maharshi Raman used to teach many activities of meditation and yoga to his devotees along with sermons. He also used to give sermons, and he taught the meditations of that Atmanirikshan Dhyan. Sri Ganpati Shastri, a great scholar of poetry and Sanskrit, who had good knowledge of Vedas, Shastras, Tantra Yoga, and Agamas, came to meet Raman and learned the method of self-observation. The name of, you have to remember this name, okay? Sri Ganpati Shastri. He was a great scholar, but he came to that Raman Maharshi and learned that meditation, self-observation meditation. So he was so great. Raman Maharshi was so great because such scholars came to him and learned that meditation, self-observation meditation, Atmanirikshan Dhyan, ये सब same ही, okay? एक ही है. Meeting of Frank Humphreys. This is important, okay? So I have did this one. You have to remember this name, Frank Humphreys. In 1911, a foreign police officer, Frank Humphreys, heard about Raman Maharshi and immediately came to India to meet Raman Maharshi. He also learned the method of introspection from Raman Maharshi. He also learned that meditation, Atmanirikshan Dhyan, or self-observation, method of introspection, all are same. Frank Humphreys wrote a simple biographical article about Maharshi Raman, which was first published in International Psychic Gazette in 1983. One foreigner wrote about Maharshi Raman. Okay, this was first time. So you have to remember this name, Frank Humphreys. Okay. After this, Maharshi Raman, the fame started spreading far and wide. After this, he became very popular in whole world. Ashram establishment. The name of that ashram, Raman Maharshi establishes Sri Raman Ashram. Ashram establishment. Maharshi Raman's mother passed away in 19 May 1922. After his mother's death, he started living in Sri Raman Ashram. Okay. After his mother's death, he started living in Sri Raman Ashram, which he established in 1922 only. Maharshi Raman had also built his mother's mausoleum and in the ashram. At that time, library, hospital, post office, and all kinds of other facilities were available in Sri Raman Ashram. In that time also, in that ashram, the facilities were there. Library, hospital, post office, and all kinds of other facilities were available. Maharshi Raman lived in that old hall. In the old hall. I think there may be two halls, new and old. So Raman Maharshi lived in the old hall. Paul Brunton. Paul Brunton visited Sri Raman Ashram in January 1931. This one name is also important. Paul Brunton. 1931 January, and recorded his experience in and wrote a famous book. I wrote in a famous book, A Search in Secret India. He wrote about Raman Maharshi. The book name of the book was A Search in Secret India. A Search in Secret India. I will correct afterwards. After 1934 AD, Maharshi Raman's fame started spreading outside India also. After one, Frank Humphrey also written a book on Raman Maharshi, and then Paul Brunton. Okay, these foreigners wrote their experiences in their books. So after 1934, Raman Maharshi started getting famous all outside the India also. World famous British spiritual writer Paul Brunton called Maharshi Raman one of the highest spiritual people of India. He called Maharshi Raman as one of the highest spiritual people of India. Here three names came, no? Paul Brunton and Frank Humphreys, and other one was there, no? Frank Humphrey was one. Then
Ganapati.
yes, Ganapati Shastri. He was from India. Paul Brunton. Yes. No Mahasamadhi. In 1948, Maharshi Raman had a cancerous lump in his arm. Okay, but after a year, the doctors of ashram removed the lump through operation. But after this, the second lump had reoccurred in that too. It was also removed by operation. Similarly, the third, fourth operations were also conducted in August and December 1949. But there was no benefit from that either. He got cancerous lumps 4 times. Okay, although they are operated, but there was no benefit. Day by day, weakness and fatigue in Maharshi Raman's body was increasing. In April 1950, Maharshi Raman stopped meeting everyone. He gave a lamp and started staying inside his room in silence with meditation. Finally, on April 14th, 1950, at the age of 70, Maharshi Raman left his mortal body and merged into Panchatattva. The date of death was 14th April 1950. In this slide, you have to remember the date of death and the cause of his death. Okay, these two things only. Now examination point of view. Birth 30th December 1879. Place of birth village Tiruchuli, Madras, that is present Chennai, Tamil Nadu. Father Sundaram Iyer, mother Alagammal. Childhood name Venkatraman. Death April 14th, 1950. Place of death Sri Raman Ashram, Tamil Nadu. Maharshi Raman was a supporter of Advait Vedanta. You have to write this one. Vedanta they followed. Okay, Advait Vedanta. Most of the yogis are from Advait Vedanta only. Okay, they will ask which Vedanta they follow. Okay, Advait Vedanta. This is important you have to write. Maharshi Raman used to say that attaining ecstasy comes by destroying the ego and doing inner meditation. Okay? Spirituality comes by destroying the ego and doing inner meditation. That's it. That is Atmanirikshan. Okay, learning self or inquiring self. That is the meditation.
Ma'am, father's mother's name, can you show one more time?
Father Sundaram Iyer and mother Alagammal. Mother Alagammal. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Maharshi Raman wrote his works in Sanskrit, Malayalam, and Telugu languages. He written his books in 3 languages: Sanskrit, Malayalam, and Telugu. He is also considered as incarnation of Dakshinamurti. This one is very, very important. Okay, who is called as incarnation of Dakshinamurti? Raman Maharshi. Very, very important. This one. That is important. And Kumbhakarna, who used to call as Kumbhakarna in his childhood, and Bhagwan, and another name was there. I told you. In childhood, Maharshi Raman was fondly called Kumbhakarna, and he died in Padmasana. Okay, in Padmasana only he left his body when doing meditation. Okay, this is also important. Which yogi died in Padmasana, or which yogi left his body in Padmasana? It is Raman Maharshi. While dying, Maharshi Raman said the word Om. Here 2 things comes about his death. That is, he left his body in Padmasana and he chanted Om. Okay, when leaving his body. This much is about Raman Maharshi. Any questions? It is easy to understand and not so much big. You have to remember all the names given to Raman Maharshi. Okay. Any questions? Shall I stop sharing?
Yes, ma'am.
You're taking another one, no, ma'am?
Yes.
You're taking one more, no?
Yes, yes. Another one is there. Now we'll start Swami Shivananda Saraswati. Okay. The statements are here. Motto is here. Okay. Serve, love, give, purify, meditate, realize. This is the motto of Swami Shivananda Saraswati. Serve, love, give, purify, meditate, realize. So says Swami Shivananda. And Swami Shivananda is the founder of
Ma'am,
Divine
yes,
Life
not
Society.
visible.
Yes.
Slides are not visible, ma'am.
Not visible? Okay, okay. One
Yes,
minute,
ma'am.
1 minute. Sorry. Yeah. 1 minute. I will share one screen. Is it visible now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We are going now. Going to start Swami Shivananda Saraswati. Okay. The motto of Swami Shivananda Saraswati was serve, love, give, purify, meditate, realize. So says Sri Swami Shivananda. and he was a founder of the Divine Life Society. This is also very important. Okay, establishment. You have to write this. Afterwards, it will come. But I took in first.
Life Society in Munger, huh? No, that is-
Yes, the Divine Life Society.
Yeah.
He's a disciple that Swami
Niranjana.
Satyananda Saraswati was his disciple, and he was the founder of Bihar School of Munger. Swami.
Now Niranjananand Saraswati.
Yes. Yes. Now Niranjan. Introduction and childhood. This is also very interesting about Swami Shivananda. Swami Shivananda is known as famous philosopher, Vedantist. Vedantist means philosopher. Okay. Vedantist, ascetic seeker, writer, guru, and great teacher of yoga. Okay. This is about. Swami Shivananda was born on September 8, 1887 in Pattamadai. Okay, the name of birthplace Pattamadai, in a small village situated on the banks of Tamraparni river in Tamil Nadu. He was also from Tamil Nadu, and the village was situated on the banks of Tamraparni river. The name of the place Pattamadai. Date of birth September 8, 1887. His father was P.S. Vengayar, who was a great devotee of Lord Shiva. Okay, here again comes, he was also a devotee of Lord Shiva. Father's name was P.S. Vengayar. His mother's name was Parvati Amma. She was also a housewife with devotion and devotion towards God. Okay, these two times I will correct afterwards. Okay, the mother was also housewife and a devotee of Shiva. Swami Shivananda was lovingly called Kuppu Swami by his parents. This is nickname. Okay, they will ask. This is important. Who is known as Kuppu Swami? Swami Shivananda was called as Kuppu Swami by his parents. You have to write this in nickname, Kuppu Swami. Okay. No, education. The boy, Kuppu Swami, studied till high school while living in the village. He studied in that Pattamadai till high school. After this, studying from SPG College, Tiruchirappalli. After that, he went to SPG College, Tiruchirappalli. Okay. Kuppu Swami studied medicine from Tanjavur Medical College. He was doctor. Okay. He studied medicine from Tanjavur Medical College. During college holidays, Swami used to take care of patients in the hospital instead of going home. He liked serving patients. When he get holidays, he didn't go to home, but he liked to serving the patients in that hospital. In 1913, despite opposition from his family, Kuppu went to Malaysia. He went to Malaysia, but his family was opposing to go there, but he went to Malaysia. Here, he worked as a doctor in the government hospital. In Malaysia, he worked as doctor in one government hospital. Here, Kuppu Swami used to take out some time from the hospital and selflessly treat the poor. Okay, that was his nature. In student life also, he used to give service for the patients without going home. Like this, here also he used to work for that poor people. Here, Kuppu Swami used to take out some time from the hospital and selflessly treat poor, helpless, and suffering people, and also arrange free medicines and food for them. They will ask one question. Okay, this is important. Who arranged the free medicines medical facility? Okay, and under Swami Ram also come there. Okay? When we read, okay? He was also arranging free medical camps. Swami Ram Himalaya and Kupuswami. He used to give free medicines and food for the patients and poor. Kupu worked for 10 years as a distinguished doctor in Malaysia. He was very famous doctor because he gave free service for the patients. So he became that famous doctor in Malaysia. Kupu returned back to India in 1923. Again, he returned to India. Now, establishment of ashram and societies. All these establishments are important. Swami Shivanand established Shivananda Ashram in Rishikesh in 1932. First establishment was Shivananda Ashram in Rishikesh in 1932. Then he established the Divine Life Society. After 4 years, that is in 1936, he established Divine Life Society. After this, Yoga Vedanta Forest Academy in 1948. First one was Shivananda Ashram, second one Divine Life Society, and next Yoga Vedanta Forest Academy. That is established in 1948. Swami Shivananda has benefited people through his writings by writing more than 300 books. He wrote more than 300 books on the subject like yoga, health, Ayurveda, and spirituality, etc. The books are in that Vihar School of Munger. Very famous books are there and very nice books. Spiritual life of Kupuswami. And when he becomes, Kupuswami becomes Swami Shivananda. Once a sage presented a book to Kupuswami for self-study. Okay, a sage met him and he presented a book for self-study. By reading the book, the hidden values of spiritual practice started emerging within him. He read that book deeply and started practicing that spiritual practices, and the values of spiritual practice started emerging within him. After this, he left his job in 1923 and came back to India and started searching for Guru. While traveling in 1924, he reached Rishikesh and there he met Vishwananda Saraswati. Okay? He is his Guru. Vishwananda Saraswati is his Guru. You have to write the row of in the row of that Gurus follow. Vishwananda Saraswati. During this time, immediately made Vishwananda Saraswati his Guru and took initiation into that is, initiation means sannyasa from him. He took sannyasa from that Guru Vishwananda Saraswati and he started following him. Swami Vishwananda Saraswati named Kupuswami as Shivananda after sannyasa initiation. Here, Vishwananda Saraswati changed his name from Kupuswami to Swami Shivananda. This is important. After initiation, he changed his name as Shivananda. After this, Shivananda stayed in Swargashram. Okay, this ashram name is important. Guru Vishwananda's ashram, the ashram of that Vishwananda Saraswati. The name of that ashram was Swargashram. He stayed there continuously for many years and practiced meditation. You have to remember the name of ashram, Swargashram. It is in Rishikesh and it is the ashram of that his Guru Vishwananda Saraswati, and he stayed there long time and practiced meditation for many years. Serving for humanity. After this, Swami Shivananda opened a free hospital near Lakshman Jhula in Rishikesh. This is important. This point is okay. They will ask who opened a free hospital, or they will ask the place where. You have to write Lakshman Jhula in Rishikesh. Otherwise, they will ask the yogi who opened the free hospital, like this. Okay. Rishikesh in 1927 to serve the suffering humanity. Swami Shivananda had made service and meditation his life goal. The goal of his life was to serve poor, patients, okay, and meditate. These are the life's goals of his life. Also attained Nirvikalpa Samadhi. He attained Nirvikalpa Samadhi. After this, he toured the whole of India. He traveled in the whole India. He traveled whole India and worked to spread the knowledge of the ashram and Sangha establishment. He started the work of establishment. Mahasamadhi. While serving with compassion and selflessness, on 14 July 1963, at the age of 75, Swami Shivananda Saraswati attained liberation from his physical body and attained Mahasamadhi in Shivananda Nagar, Rishikesh, on the banks of River Ganga. Okay, you have to remember date of death and the place of death. Shivananda Nagar in Rishikesh, on the banks of River Ganga. Chief disciples of Shivananda Saraswati ji. Swami Chinmayananda, the founder of Chinmay Mission. This is important. And Swami Jyotirmayananda, founder of Yoga Research Foundation, America. Swami Satyananda Saraswati. This is the most important. Okay. Swami Satyananda Saraswati, who was the founder of Bihar Yoga School, Munger. Swami Satyananda. Now I have written one point here. Swami Satyananda was founder of Fine Arts in Malaysia and Singapore. Okay. This is about Swami Satyananda Saraswati, just for your understanding. Swami Shivananda Radha, founder of Yashodhar Ashram, Canada. This is some mistake, okay? Founder of Yashodhar Ashram, you know this one, okay? He founded Yashodhara Ashram in Canada. These are the establishment of Swami Shivananda Saraswati ji. And one thing here comes, Satyananda Saraswati is the founder of Bihar School of Yoga, Munger. This point comes in the meditation part of your topic, okay? That Yog Nidra. Yog Nidra, Swami Satyananda Saraswati found that Yog Nidra, okay? That topic is there for you for study, okay? The steps in Yoga Nidra, like that. Swami Venkateshwarananda, he was also his disciple. Divine Life Society, South Africa and Mauritius. The branches are many in many places. That Divine Life Society. One is in South Africa and Mauritius. There, the Swami Venkateshwarananda was the leader of that South Africa, Mauritius Divine Life Society. Okay. Swami Pranavananda, patron of Malaysia Ashram. Swami Chidananda and Swami Krishnananda, patrons of Rishikesh Ashram. Omkarananda Saraswati, founder of Omkarananda Ashram. These are not so important, okay? You have to only remember that Swami Satyananda Saraswati and Chinmayananda, okay? Two names are important. From examination point, name Shivananda Saraswati, childhood name Pupuswami, Date of birth 8 September 1887 AD. Place of birth Pattamadai village in Tamil Nadu. Father P.S. Vengayar, Mother Parvati Amma, Guru Vishwananda Saraswati. Establishment. Founder of Divya Jeevan Sangh. This is the name in Hindi, okay? Divine Life Society. The name of Divine Life Society in Hindi is Divya Jeevan Sangh. In 1936, the Vedanta Forest Academy in 1948. Swami Shivananda had also established All World Sadhu Federation. This is also important, okay? All World Sadhu Federation on February 1947. All World Sadhu Federation, Divine Life Society, and Yoga Vedanta Forest Academy and Shivananda Ashram. Major books of Swami Shivananda: Thought Power, Essay Path to God, Easy Path to God and Realization, Easy Path to God and Realization. Brahmacharya is Life and Sensuality is Death. This book is important, okay? Brahmacharya is Life and Sensuality is Death. Yoga in Daily Life, Japanese Yoga, Mind Its Mysterious Control, the Bhagavad Gita. These are the main books. Many 300 books are there, over 300 books are there, but important books are given here. And one most important point, postal stamp of Swami Shivananda. On the occasion of the centenary of Swami Shivananda, the government of India also issued a postal stamp on 8 September 1986. Okay. This is the stamp in the name of Swami Shivananda, postal stamp from India. Any questions? Hello?
Ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am, it is fine.
Okay. I will stop recording.